Want to build a strong, lasting relationship in 2025? Hmm. It is not about being perfect, it's just about being there for each other. Hi, I'm Tosi,
And I'm Jerry.
and here today we have 5 keys on how to build a strong and lasting relationship in 2025.
We're going to be talking about how to build and maintain quality relationships, strong relationships in 2025. This is not limited to relationship people, love people.
Yeah.
This is inclusive of you, inclusive of um, work relationship, friendship relationship,
Whatever
marriage
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
So this would cover all of this aspect of anything that brings two people together.
So, number one is effective communication. It is not about talking, it is about rubbing minds and listening to each other, understanding what each other is saying. Effective communication. Are you just talking or you're communicating?
I feel that communication is a two-way thing. People mistake um, talking for communication.
Exactly.
People mistake nagging and complaining for
For
communication.
communication.
So communication is the sending and the receiving of sending and a response to the information that you're sending, signals that you're sending.
Hmm.
Your communication has to be clear and concise. It could be verbal, it could be non-verbal, it could be things to say with your mouth, it could be things to say with your actions, and
Yes.
just ensure that the
There
other
is,
person
yes, understands
understands
what
what,
you are saying.
yeah, exactly, the message that you're
That is
trying to
what
pass
makes the
across.
communication effective. So,
Exactly.
which brings us back to number two, which is trust and honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Trust and honesty. So if I have a relationship with you,
Hmm.
I trust you enough to have that relationship with you. If
Yes.
I don't trust you, then there shouldn't be that relationship among
Between
us.
us,
You shouldn't be
yeah.
my friend, you know. So if I have trusted you enough to be my friend, then
Hmm.
I must be able, or I should, or you should trust me enough, to be open to me, to be honest with
Exactly.
me, and me being honest with the other person.
Yes, and in terms of relationship partners, this aspect is very, very key. Honesty and truth. You need to be open to each other. Your partner should be able to trust you.
Hmm.
Like you said, there is no there's nothing both of you are doing with each other. If there's no trust, if there's no honesty, then there's no relationship. That is just the key.
And then to add
Yes.
to it, trust does not just happen. Trust is earned over time,
Hmm.
and the level of trust is built over time. Over So let me break it down. You don't just say trust me. It doesn't work that way. I don't say okay, I want to trust you now. I'm trusting you. The way trust works, it is a subconscious thing in the mind,
Hmm.
and it is built by several occurrences,
Yes.
several incidences. You must have proven yourself
Hmm.
to be a trustworthy person. Now, in the area of
Yes.
finance, if I must trust you financially, I will not be the one to say I want to trust you. It is something that your actions would have deposited that trust in me. For example, there are times when I will be careless. I will be careless in placing my money somewhere, and you have the opportunity to swindle the money, but then you manage the money well, give me my money back and all that. That action would automatically build in me a level of trust. And when you do something else again financially,
Hmm.
with integrity, it builds in me again another level of trust. So
Yeah.
trust is built over several
Actions.
genuine
Yes.
actions.
Genuine
Exactly. So
actions.
it
Yes.
doesn't you don't talk somebody into trusting you. You don't push people into trusting you.
You
You don't
prove yourself for
exactly.
people to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very key. Trust and honesty is very important
And
in any
the honesty
relationship.
part.
As in, there's a part where there's even there's let me use an example. There are two people that I know. One kept money with the other friend, based on trust. Oh, my account is not not working for now. Let me entrust this money to your account. Let them send this money to your account, and that was it. You know, then the other friend wasn't reachable anymore after getting the money. You can just imagine.
He went
Would that
near.
be would there be any trust between those people? That relationship has spoiled already.
Mhm.
There's no relationship anymore. So that is why in every relationship you keep, please be truthful and be honest
Then
about
just
it.
juxtapose the what you just narrated
Mm-hmm,
with this side of the story. Imagine that you work with an organization
mm-hmm.
that entrusts you with money to carry out some projects.
Okay.
Now imagine them giving you an amount of money that they suspect that should be enough for a
Enough for
certain
that
project.
project, okay?
Then after the project, you bring back 50% of the same money to them. That this is the leftover from the project that was
Hmm.
assigned me.
Hmm.
Do you think you would have issue with trust in that organization?
Never.
Definitely no.
You've built it.
You've earned some
You've
level of
earned
trust
your
in that
respect. You've
organization.
earned it.
Again, honesty. Um, being honest simply means being truthful, saying what it is at all times, regardless of what is at stake. And if every word you say is proven to be true, the level of trust people will
Trust.
build
Yes, on
on
you.
you would be so high. Oh, this
Yeah.
person is truthful. Whatever he says, you will find it that way. So yeah,
So
trust
which
and
brings us
honesty,
back to number 3.
which is respect for each other's individuality.
Yeah.
We need to understand that we are distinct. We
Mhm.
are different people.
People, yeah.
We have different character traits.
We come
We
from
have
different backgrounds.
exactly.
Yeah.
We received different socialization, different orientation growing up, and in the course of where we lived, the kind of activities we engaged in, our cultural background, all these things.
The kind of families we come from,
Exactly.
our cultural values.
Personality traits and all. Like
Yeah.
Tosi and I are two different people.
Yeah.
See Tosin, her mouth is very sharp.
Ah!
But me, but
That's not true.
Tosin's mouth is so sharp. If she's talking, she can go 100 words per minute.
Uh-oh.
But myself, I'm just putting this up. I am a very slow talker. I'm just putting this up so
Okay.
that I won't bore you guys. You see, so that is it. That is an example of differences in our individuality. Exactly. So you
Yes.
can't say, "Oh, he's a slow talker. I can't deal with him. He's so this and that." I can't say, "Oh, you're a fast talker. I can't deal with you." We need to respect each other's individuality because it is this thing spices up the room, spices up the world. If
Yes.
everyone here is a slow talker, everything will be
Everything
boring.
will be boring.
If everyone is a fast talker, nobody is listening to anyone. It's still going to be chaotic rather.
Yes.
So I feel that these things are like having different flavors. Okay, ginger here, pepper there, garlic there,
here,
lemon over
it all
there.
makes the all
And
mixtures. Come on, great.
truly,
So we
truly.
need to understand each other's individuality. We need to respect each other's individuality. That makes it all beautiful. Just like what he has said. When you have a cold, you have hot, and you bring it together, it gives you something different.
Yeah, definitely.
So you don't expect everybody to be like you. You don't expect everybody to have the same features you have. We all have to respect each other's individuality.
and do
And
not
that way,
yeah, and do not
we
feel
have a
that
good relationship.
your personality is superior to every other person's personality. Do
No.
not feel that your culture, your ideas, your perspective supersede every other person's chain of thoughts and all.
Exactly.
So rubbing minds together and be willing to partner with
Each other.
each other exactly.
Build yourselves. Tolerate each other. That is where tolerance comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't come from the same background. We don't come from the same place. Even twin, they don't have the same characters.
True.
They don't. So you need to respect each other's individuality.
Yeah, and the next line of thought is spending quality time together. Now, relationship is anything that brings two people or groups of people together.
Yeah.
And you will not understand yourselves if you do not spend time together. Spending time together means taking our time to understand this person, taking our time to beyond what you've heard about what I've heard about you
Mm-hmm.
and what I've read about you,
Getting to know each other.
getting to know you as a person.
Yes.
I think that helps a lot. That would help you to clear a lot of misconceptions that you probably
Mm-hmm.
must have had about somebody.
Yes.
Imagine that I'm meeting her for the first time, and before meeting her, I've had several things about her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tosin is this, Tosin is that. She's proud. She doesn't do this. She doesn't do that. Well, all well and good, but meeting her would give me the exact. I would have a first-hand experience of who she truly is. You know,
So, in the aspect of intimate relationships, let's talk about that
she likes
aspect.
relationship. I've been trying
So,
to talk about romantic relationship. I don't
so
know.
in
Trying
that aspect, no. Relation. You're talking
I
about
know, but
relationship,
see, the
but
vibe we entered.
you have spoken about. I'm just, you
Wait, wait,
know.
wait, wait. The vibe we entered 2025 with is not all these mushy things. We want to make money, want to grow, want. I thought, please, can we? I mean, we did this all to last year,
In the
and
aspect of intimate relationship, we can't rule that out
God have
because
mercy.
in the aspect of intimate relationships, quality time is very key.
Mm.
Quality time is very important.
What do you mean by quality time, oh? In
Thank you.
practical terms.
In practical terms, going out, have your movie time, spend quality time, go out, do things together.
Mm.
You know, it it brings
Good things, good
bonds
things.
between partners. Yes, the bond gets more tight, and you get to know even a lot about each other. You get to understand each other more.
Mm-hmm.
Quality time would open up each other to you. You will get to know what this person likes and what this person doesn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you said both of you are in a relationship and you don't even know what each other likes because there's no time. You're always probably at work, you're busy, there's no time to get to know each other, you know?
Have you noticed there's something about married people? They can communicate without talking, non-verbal communication. You see them in the room, and you might not see them really moving their mouth or something, but then before you know it, the wife is up and is going to the kitchen. She has probably received a signal that the husband wants to, probably eat something.
Mm-hmm.
It means that they've spent time enough with themselves to understand, even when they are not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, your spouse will probably know that the moment you relax this way, it means I'm fed up with what this guy is talking about.
Okay.
Or the moment you do something like this, you're passing a signal that are
Mm-hmm.
is something not wrong with this person like this.
That is because they spend time
Enough
together.
time
They've,
together
they've
to
come
understand.
they've come a long way
So one of the
before they
things,
get
so
there.
one of the things intimacy does between two people, between two people relating together, relationship people, is that it helps you guys to understand
Each
yourselves
other better.
beyond
Yes.
beyond verbal communication,
So, which brings us to the last one.
and that is conflict resolution.
Solution. Hmm.
Hey,
Conflict resolution.
is there really a relationship without conflict,
There is no relationship without conflict.
especially among
You
ladies?
can't do away with that.
It baffles me
You
how
can't do away with that.
it baffles me how two ladies can meet themselves today, and they are all vibing, jumping on themselves, and next week, next
Please
week,
leave us the ladies out of this. Can you leave us the ladies out of this?
next week everywhere becomes war zone. How you guys see it, I do not know, but that's a clear indication that there is no. And the upper week they settle. There's no relationship without that
You know, in terms of this
conflict and all.
resolutions, I used to envy guys. Oh, I don't know how guys do it. Guys can be together for a very long time somewhere, and they will just vibe. There's no ego with each other. As in, there's just this guy, and everything is cool.
Mhm.
But for ladies, it's not like that, though.
So
But whichever way, conflict resolution between partners, between people, it is inevitable.
mhm.
It is
So
inevitable.
if for you to have a healthy relationship with people, you must devise means of resolving misunderstandings.
Yes.
Now, you must also understand what each person understands as apology or what each person understands as a peaceful resolution. For example, there are people that want you to say sorry when you offend them.
Yes.
There are people that want something beyond sorry. When you offend me, probably buy me something to say
Mm-hmm.
sorry, and that means sorry to them. For some people, they want you to acknowledge your fault, your wrongs,
Mm-hmm.
and that means settlement. Some people want to
Some people want the both. They want you to say sorry and at the same time probably still go as far as getting the person a gift. You know,
yeah,
baby girl life.
that's what they like. That's what they like. But then, in all, I feel that communication helps in settling a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
When there's any issue between two people, I think the first point of call should be talking about it.
Yes.
Beyond assuming
Beyond
that, oh,
assuming,
this and that, just
if you
talk
do
about it.
anything wrong or you feel that okay, probably this person is angry with me or there's arguments or disagreements or you ask question, you talk. You know, some people just assume that since she's not saying anything, since he's not saying anything, and that means he's not angry, and that is it. No, ask questions, talk about it.
You'll be shocked that many people are actually displeased based on assumptions.
Assumption, yes. A
Yeah.
lot of relationship today that are broken are basically most of it are based on assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't call me again. And what's my own? He's just feeling proud, and that is it. And
Exactly.
she just went off. I don't even know what happened.
And
That
the
means she
person
doesn't.
might not be fine. The person might actually be in situations that if you yourself hear it, you be the one saying sorry to them. So
So,
for us to have a thriving and healthy relationship, there has to be um deliberate means of resolving conflicts.
conflicts.
So for my ladies in the studio, we I mean this is a bombshell. Many of you don't know. We fight a lot. But then I'm always the one that it, I'm not being proud, but I'm always the one that finds a way to ensure that the
Mm.
conflict is resolved. She can
Mhm.
testify, she can attest to that. And I have
Oh
several ways
my
of
god.
doing it depending on who we are dealing with. If it
Mhm.
is her, let me not say it on air. And if it is the other one, Angie, and if it is Glory,
You know when you have ladies in the house,
so
you just have to really, really be patient,
exactly.
when you have ladies. So the thing is also knowing what works for your partner or for who you are dealing with. That is just deal
Exactly.
summary.
Yeah.
So if in any way this
Before you close it,
okay,
who do you think should be the one to apologize in the case of a conflict in a relationship? The guy or the lady or the one that offends? I intentionally said the one that offends because some gender will hardly accept that they are the
no,
offender.
mm-mm.
Some gender,
I
that
don't
gender
believe.
could be the male gender, it could be the female gender, but you watching me, you know the gender I'm talking about. Yeah.
I think the offender needs to
Who
apologize.
is who
Whether
in
the
this case
guy,
now?
in this case, whether the guy or the lady,
Most times,
whoever is
do you
at
know most
fault
times
should
that's the
apologize.
problem. Most times, people would not own up to being at fault.
And that is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
It has cost. It has cost a lot of people opportunities. A lot of people has lost opportunities just because of that.
Quality relationships have been,
Yes, has been
destroyed.
destroyed just
Mm-hmm.
because of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say sorry. I don't want to apologize first.
You want
Oh,
to
I don't want
admit
to
you're
call this
wrong.
person. And a lot of good opportunities has been thrown away.
So she is thinking he's at fault. I'm thinking she's at fault. The best thing is, even when I'm thinking that you are at fault, I feel the best thing is to walk up to you. Okay, this is how I feel. I feel that you did this and you're at fault. You will now say, no, you did this, and that way
Yeah,
we're already having a conversation. And before you know it, both
we'll
of us,
resolve it.
because we want this situation remedied, we resolve it. The mature one among us will now say, I'm sorry.
So
And that becomes a resolved conflict. Yeah.
all right.
If this episode has been very helpful to you and you feel that you have a contribution, suggestion, or what have you, Jump into the comment section. Let's hear your suggestion, tips on how to maintain a healthy relationship in 2025.
And if you will be using these tips, let's see your comments.
Also, do not hesitate in following us, sharing this video, and clicking on the subscribe button. That way, you help us to do more, to know that we're offering you the right value. And like the saying goes, it takes two to
To
tango.
tango
For you to have healthy relationships
in 2025.
2025, kindly do well to see these videos, practicalize them, and thank us later.